I am so sorry for taking so long making this video update, so I'm going to cut right to the chase and give you all the details that have been happening. Um, we've had some amazing stuff going on at the 180 house with our Christmas party that happened. I know that was back in 2019, but we've had kids out there skating the ramp, just hanging out back. We had so many kids that came. It was just incredible. One of our donors got Popo's pizza truck to show up, and it was amazing. They were slinging hot pizzas right out of the truck, and the kids were loving it while they climbed the rock wall and hung out and built relationships and just got to love on each other a little bit. One of my favorite things about the Christmas party is that we get a lot of people that are our donors or our prayer team get to really come and see what's going on with the kids at the 180 house and see the impact that they're making. One of the coolest parts is the kids decorate cookies and they package them up and they take them out into the community and bless other people in the community. We also were playing minute to win it games and just hanging out and enjoying being silly and fun, playing some contests and stuff. So it's always fun to see our donors and adult mentors really get to know the kids that way. Our ugly sweater contest is always a hit, and one of the cool things this year, one of our students is related to a cast member from Riverdale, a show on Netflix, I guess, and he stopped by to say hello. But the most exciting thing is when we actually get to read the Christmas story to tons of kids that get to sometimes hear it for the first time or really get to hear why 180 House is here to really share the love of Christ and what Christ has done for us. The house has had record numbers of kids coming. In January alone, there was over 54 new kids that came. Grady is back, which is nice. One of our favorite leaders that has come by. We got to also enjoy a youth pastor lunch again in January and kind of plan what doing youth ministry is going to look like this year. One of the things I loved this month was a couple of our amazing volunteers and leaders got to step up and share their testimony with hundreds of kids in the cafeteria at Venice High School during Campus Life, our campus outreach, and it was really neat to see the kids respond to them in just a real way. One other thing that happened was we did a wedding at the 180 house. Macy was one of our volunteers from last year that went to camp with us, built tons of relationships with these girls, and she wanted a small, intimate wedding, and the 180 house was a big part of her life. And so we did the wedding there. I did my first wedding, and it was really cool to be part of their story. We also did a outreach day with our Costa Rica missions trip team. I don't know if I've mentioned that on here before, but we're taking a team of, I'm going to say 11 students and leaders down to Costa Rica to go love on the community that's down there. And we worked together and we grew together closer as a team through a service project. Since the weather was a little bit cooler, we were able to crank up the fire pit and do some s'mores and hot chocolate and just have some fun around there. I love to see our students just interact with, have intergenerational relationships with our leaders and mentors. It's really neat to see that. Lastly, our Costa Rica missions trip team got together and we did an event where we partnered with Paradise Grill, and they put on a bike event where we were able to raise some money to help send these kids down to Costa Rica to make an impact for the kingdom. And one last thing I just want to mention, I know it's late notice, but this Saturday is going to be our one and only annual fundraising event called Over the Edge. And so if you haven't heard of it or if you haven't got a chance to give, we'd love you to partner with us in that, where we will be sending teams and leaders and anybody who believes in this ministry over the edge of the Hyatt will be rappelling down. And in order to do that, they will raise $1,000 for Youth for Christ. So if you're thinking about it, we'd love to have you be part of that. Donate to some of the students to send them over the edge, or it's not too late, jump over the edge with us. Thanks for being part of this team, part of this movement. We love you guys and could